Hey there, good looking. Do you want an ab workout that doesn't bother your neck and has absolutely no crunches so your low back is fine? Awesome! I have a slew of movements we're going to do in this workout, as well as some lovely low back stretches. And then, hey, if you haven't already, I would love to keep working with you. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and I'll let you know every time I upload a new workout. All right, let's go get busy. Hello there, hey, welcome. I'm PJ from fitnesswithpj.com, and George and I are in the house to give you a no crunch ab workout. Hey, listen, I've been a personal trainer for 25 years now, and I help women over the age of 40 reclaim the tush of their 20s. And we're pretty happy to have you here, aren't we, George? All right, we're going to see how he does. This is my first time in a while having him on set while I film, and we'll see how well he behaves. All right, so we're starting out for the warm-up for the core, and then we're moving into a bear crawl. So let's get wrists under shoulders, knees apart under hips. Inhale, allow the low back to sag, head looks up. Exhale, push the ground away. Continue flowing through this movement with your breath pattern and rhythm, and really make sure you're moving through the hips as well, so it's just not your low back. Great job. Last 3, 2, and 1. Neutral spine for me. Staying in this position for our first exercise. This is called a bear crawl. Now I'm going to show you the regression first, and then I'll show you the movement. So if you're not going to move with this movement, you will stay here on all fours, lift up the knees for a count of 5, lower down, and then lift up again for another count of 5. Those of you that are going to join me, we keep the knees lifted for the entire 45 seconds, and we're moving forwards and back. All right, so let's give her a try. Here we go. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, lift up, and then come forward, forward, back, back. Reset. Sorry, George, I just nailed him in the head with my foot. So try to keep the hips down. This is a quad move as much as it is a core move. Shoulder move. Again, if this is too much for you, you stay in that static bear crawl or bear position. Watch out, George. You snuck your nose into my foot on that one. Time. All right, take yourself into your back. Pull your low back in towards your mat. Find that stabilization so we don't allow the low back to lift. Arms down by the side. Now slowly lower one leg straight down. Keep that low back on your mat and then bring it back up. So if your low back starts to lift up as your leg drops, I want you to hold your leg to that position then and go back. So the whole idea here is keeping that low back stabilized. Breathe. Now for more advanced people, if you're able to keep that low back stabilized, I want you to drop both heels to the ground. George, I don't know if that's the best spot for you, bud, but we'll see. Believe it or not, he's 8 months old. I think he's 100 pounds now. Time. All right, TikTok mountain climber, wrists under shoulders. Taking this nice and slow, I'll talk you through it since my dog makes a better door than window here for viewing. Take your left knee towards your left forearm, TikTok it to the right, bring it back to the left, and back to center. To modify, stay on the knees, and then TikTok. Okay? 45 seconds. So deep core move here. Another variation of a plank. Push the arms away, screw the hands into your ground, really fire up your serratus, muscles located under the armpit to help stabilize your shoulders. Good. On our backs for flutter kicks when the timer goes. Done. If I didn't tell you already, we've got 9 exercises, 1 round through. All right, hands underneath your low back. Give me a pelvic tilt. You can keep the head on the ground or off, up to you. Legs hover a couple inches off the ground and flutter. To modify, you bring the legs up higher. All right, whole idea here is we are not allowing that low back to arch too much. Back into plank position after this. Woo-wee! This will wake up the abs, huh? Done. In a plank position on the forearms. Can be on the knees to modify. We're taking it into a step out. So this is what it looks like. Left leg steps out, right leg steps in, left leg steps in, right leg steps in. Ready? Step, step, in. Now while you do this, keep those hips quiet. Don't let them shift and rock and roll too much. Man, I just laid these mats on the floor, well, loving husband and I, 2 days ago. It's already filled with dog hair. On all fours, coming up. How about you lie down sometime? Or are you just gonna pose? Lie down. Good boy. Except time. You're right there. All right, find neutral spine for me. Extend the right leg level to the ground, opposite hand, and now I want you to sort of think about creating a letter X or half of an X. Bring it back to center and down. Other side. Straight out, and then give me that X and back. While we're doing this, keep the spine neutral, neck in line with the spine. Are you able to get the arm and the leg parallel to your ground? However, we're not overarching the back. So working into the abs as well as spinal extensors here. I have a feeling I keep kicking George every time I do it. He doesn't seem to care. Time. Windshield wipers on your back, arms out. Glue the knees together and the feet together, arms at shoulder height. Very slowly drop your legs down, just about 3/4 of the way, so not all the way. Pull it back up, nice and slow. Keep the knees over the hips. Other side. So I want you to be slow and controlled with this. And then keep those knees together. We're in a kneeling plank coming up next. Why are you hopping and popping so much? You're not doing anything. Time. Kneeling plank with arms circled. So here we go. I want you to take the knees wider and the feet wider. So if you have a mat, about mat width. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Take the right arm, extend it straight up, palm down, and then rotate to the palm facing the floor and swim the arm back, down, and bring it under. Left arm up, thumb up. No, that's not my hand for you to play with. Ow. And swing it down. Good. Thumb up. No. I know, you just want to play. Keep those knees apart, keep those hips down. So here we're getting core as well as shoulder mobility, something we lose as we get older. As well as our minds, we lose those too. Losing our mind though is a lot more fun than losing our shoulder mobility. Time. All right, stay in this position. Bring the knees together now. Keep those elbows underneath the shoulders. Now very slowly tuck your toes under and lift the knees up and tap them down. Good, do it again. This is our last move, and then we'll do some stretches and you can continue on with your day. Or maybe you've sandwiched this workout in and you're doing another workout with it. Good boy. Woo! Almost there. Time. Woo! Knees are open, sit your bum back, walk your hands forward, lengthen through the spine and through the sides of the body. Forehead to the mat. Take yourself back onto your stomach. Arms out in a T position. Right leg's going to come up and over and let it land on the floor behind you and bring the other arm up. So you're going to stretch through this left arm, through the hip. Bring the arm down, back to center. Now take that left leg, lift it, bring it to the floor, lift that left arm up. And back down, and press yourself back into your child's pose. Knees open, forehead to the mat. Keep those knees open, press your body forward, drop the hips down, look up, and press the hips back. Do it again. Some spinal extension here, stretching through the abs as well. Shoulders stay away from the earlobes. Two more. Last one. Hold it out here for me. Press the shoulders down, press the ground away. And release. On your knees. I'm going to do two amazing stretches with you to stretch your QL, quadriceps lumborum. They're the big muscles along the sides of the back. Left leg extends out. Take the right hand underneath the shoulder. Inhale, reach up and extend and feel the stretch the side of the body. Reach behind you slightly. Good. Couple breaths here. Now reaching forward, sort of ahead of your head there. You can see your fingertips and reach it. Come on back, slide this hand on the outside of the thigh, take that arm up and over. And to center, let's do the other side. Here we go, wrist under shoulder. Extend the arm straight up. Start by bringing the arm behind and opening the chest up a bit. So this becomes more of a side body stretch here. Couple breaths. Now reach it in front a bit so you can get a little bit more into the QL. And you'll feel your lats as well, down the sides of the body and around the shoulder blade area. And come on up, slide the arm down the outside of the thigh. Keep yourself squared to me. Back to center. Have a seat, left leg tucks in. Sort of hurdler stretch here. Right hand grab on the outside of this thigh. Inhale, left arm straight up. Exhale, side bend towards that toe. Getting into hamstring and QL. So use this right arm to help sort of anchor you and have that twist. Release, other side. Left hand, twist, grab on that thigh. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lean away. And release, final stretch. Pull the knees into the chest. And maybe rock them side to side. Get some movement into the hips, into your low back. Keep holding that stretch for as long as you want. George and I thank you for joining us. Hey, I would love to hear from you. I would love to know where the heck you're watching from and whether or not you enjoyed the workout. If you did, I would also appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We drop workouts specific for the over 40 body every week. And if you are new to the channel, you may not be aware, I have a free 21-day fitness program. I've got the link down below. Check it out and go grab yours. Have a great rest of your day.